Ever had one of those days where you set out to be productive but somehow end up deep in a YouTube rabbit hole, watching videos about penguins learning to swim? And then suddenly, it's 3 p.m., and you've done absolutely nothing? Yeah, been there. But why does this happen? Why is it that sometimes, we're full of energy and motivation, and other times, even brushing our hair feels like a monumental task? Welcome to the channel. If you've ever struggled with motivation, or wondered why it disappears at the worst possible times, this video is for you. We're going to break down the science of motivation, why it fades, and, most importantly, how to bring it back whenever you need it. So, make sure to subscribe because we've got tons of insights on success, mindset, and motivation coming your way. Now, let's dive in.
What is motivation, and why does it disappear? Motivation is like Wi-Fi. Sometimes it's strong and reliable, and other times it just vanishes. It's the inner force that pushes us toward our goals, whether it's studying, working out, or chasing big dreams. But here's the frustrating part. Even when we want to do something, motivation isn't always there. And that's because motivation isn't magic. It's a biological process controlled by our brain. Your brain wants instant gratification, fun, comfort, easy rewards. That's why binge-watching a show feels effortless, while starting a difficult task feels impossible. But don't worry. We can trick our brain into working with us instead of against us. Here's how. The two types of motivation: external versus internal. Not all motivation is the same. There are two main types. External motivation. This comes from outside forces like rewards, deadlines, and praise. It's great, but temporary. The moment the external pressure disappears, so does your motivation. Internal motivation. This is the real deal. It comes from within. Your personal goals, values, and dreams. It's the reason some people wake up at 5 a.m. to work on their passion projects without anyone forcing them. To build lasting motivation, we need to strengthen our internal drive. Here's how. How to get your motivation back. Clarify your why. If your goal doesn't excite you, motivation will always be a struggle. Instead of just saying, "I want to study," ask yourself, why does this matter? What will my life look like if I succeed? The clearer your purpose, the stronger your motivation. Act motivated, even when you're not. Your brain believes what your body does. So, if you sit up straight, move with energy, and act excited, your brain starts feeling motivated. Fake it till you make it, because it actually works. Start small. Even if it's just cleaning your desk, when motivation is low, just do something tiny. Clean your desk, organize a drawer, wash one dish. This creates momentum. Ever noticed how once you start, it's easier to keep going? That's because action creates motivation, not the other way around. Use the 2-minute rule. If something feels overwhelming, tell yourself, "I'll just do it for 2 minutes." Want to exercise? Just put on your shoes. Need to study? Just open the book. Most of the time, once you start, you keep going. Tackle the hardest task. First ever heard of eat the frog? It means doing the hardest thing first. If you have a tough task, tackle it early, before procrastination kicks. Reward yourself. Smartly. Your brain loves rewards, so use them strategically. Finish a task. Watch an episode of your favorite show. Study for an hour? Treat yourself to a snack. Just don't let rewards distract you completely. Surround yourself with motivated people. Motivation is contagious. If you're always around negative, unmotivated people, it will rub off on you. But if you surround yourself with driven, ambitious people, your motivation will skyrocket. Reframe failure as feedback. Many people lose motivation because they fear failure. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every setback is a lesson. Use it. Don't fear it.
Final thoughts. Motivation is a skill, not a feeling. The biggest secret. Motivation doesn't just happen, you create it. Action leads to motivation, not the other way around. So, stop waiting for motivation to magically appear. Start small. Do something. Anything. And watch your motivation grow. And if you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Get up, clean your desk, take that first step, and let momentum take over. Thanks for spending this time with me. If you found this helpful, like, comment, and subscribe because we have a lot more to talk about when it comes to success and motivation. See you in the next one.
We'll be right back.